Welcome to Thursday, April 6th, and we are the ISD 709 Duluth Public Schools, and this is a special school board meeting. And I'm going to turn to Clerk Zadowski, and she is going to take roll.
Member Eater is excused. Member Kirby is excused. Member Lafayette? Here. Member Lofa?
Here.
Member Oswald?
Here.
I am here. Member Sandholm?
Present.
We have.
Thank you. And as you look to the agenda that we've all had and on board book, we have to add an agenda item. So I'm looking for a motion from a board member to add an approval of deficiency extension to the agenda. So it would be number 4.
I make the motion to add the
Amendment
on the deficiency, approval of deficiency extension to the agenda.
And do I have a second?
Second.
Member Zadowski is a second. So all those in favor of adding to our agenda, it would be item number 4, the approval of deficiency extension to our special school board meeting agenda, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Nay? Motion carries 5-0. So, again, going now to our agenda number 3, and it's the Head Start low cost extension. And I'm going to turn it over to Sherry Williams from our Head Start directorship, and she will walk us through this next step.
All right. We did receive some American Rescue funds in the Head Start department, and we are asking to extend the spend down period from March 31st to July 30th. We've got some staff who are on payroll with those funds. We are using some of the funds for some travel to the National Head Start Association, where we will be presenting. And we've got some contracts in place that go beyond, that go to the end of the school year. So,
Any questions? Okay.
Does this extension, I mean, the funds have already been allocated, so are any of those funds going to be lost if in that time period that would have to be made up, or are we able to just have the same amount go until July 30th?
yes.
And that I'm noting that is past our fiscal year, and that doesn't have any ramifications of anything.
It's within the Head Start fiscal year, so our fiscal year ends July.
Sure, but it's coming from district funds, isn't it? Or is it your own funds?
It's our own funds.
Oh, well then, have at it.
But good clarification and good understanding, so appreciate that. Any other questions? This is in need of a approval, so we've added it to the agenda, but now I need a motion, right? Do we need to vote on this? I need a motion to accept the extension of 30 days, 30-day extension for our Head Start program and the low-cost extension.
It's 60 days.
Is it 60?
From March 31st, it's more than that. It's 90 days. I'm trying to do the math.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
make a motion to approve the low-cost extension of American Rescue funds beyond March 31st to July 30th, 2023.
Is there a second? Member Oswald seconds. All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Opposed, say nay. Motion carries 5-0 to accept the Head Start cost extension. And now,
And just congratulations on going to the National Head Start Association Conference and bringing some parents with you as well. So good job. Thank you.
now going on to the agenda item that we added. It's number 4 on our agenda, and it is again looking for an approval of deficiency extension. And again, I turn it over to Director Williams.
Right. So there was an incident on December 5th where a preschool student was dropped off without an adult present. That incident is required to be reported to the Office of Head Start, and so we did that, and On April 3rd, we received word that this has resulted in a deficiency for our program. Deficiencies require swift action, so there's a 30-day limit to indicate things that have changed so that this won't happen again. And we are asking to extend that by 2 weeks. Part of the reason is we'll have spring break within those 30 days, and we will be out of town for a week at the National Cancer Association. So we're asking for an extension so that we can deal with that. And we have been meeting with the Transportation Department since then, and we believe that we are coming up with some strategies that will help us make sure that it doesn't happen again. So.
Questions?
More of a comment just from participating as a liaison to the parent governing committee. They also had really good discussion at their last meeting around this topic, and that was really great to see. So.
Other questions? I'm just supportive and will go forward with this and accept this. It is appropriate. The school board needs to give you permission for this 2-week extension.
Yes.
Okay, and then after the meeting tonight, I can sign documents that show that we had a conversation and that we're supportive. So we appreciate the ability to do that for us, as it's just an odd time for us with spring break and a travel week as well.
Right.
Any other questions? I'm looking for a motion then to accept the delay of 2 weeks, or the extension of 2 weeks to our need to respond to the Department of Education. No, to the
Head Start.
the Office of Head Start for our approval of deficiency extension.
So moved.
Member Oswald is
Second.
the motion. Member Loeffler Kemp is the second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Nay? Motion carries 5-0. Then the next item on our agenda is an adjournment. I'm looking for a motion to adjourn our special school board meeting. Member Sandholm makes the motion. Member Oswald seconds. All those in favor of adjournment say aye. Aye. Opposed? Nay? Motion carries 5-0. We are now adjourned.